white balance.
Okay.
I think we got it already. Thank you. Aiden, you're going to record for...
And how am I going to hold this up? Okay. I'll do it this way.
And
Okay.
And you do this way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good to be back. And first, a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything to everybody. Okay. So, why are we here today? We're here today because it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's a drone. And when it comes to drones, people in the New York area and all across the country have more questions than answers. We've seen lots of recent sightings in New York, New Jersey, Long Island, Staten Island. So, it's remarkable, with all these sightings over the last while, why do we have more questions than answers? Well, we're here today for 3 reasons. First, to push a new but unclassified tech into wide use, the so-called Robin, to get answers on these drones, and also to announce that I am going to help pass, and I'm going to co-sponsor legislation that will combat these drones in a better way by allowing local police departments and state police departments to help the feds in sighting these drones, which so many have requested. If the technology exists for a drone to make it up into the sky, there certainly is the technology that can track the craft with precision and determine what the heck is going on. And that's what the Robin does. Today we're asking the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, to deploy special detection systems like the Robin, which use not a linear line of sight, but 360-degree technology that has a much better chance of detecting these drones. And we're asking DHS to bring them to the New York, New Jersey area. That's what we're trying to do, number one. Once we get those answers, we will be in much better shape. Let's face it. Our local people who have Our local people who have questions about these drones should not have to shake an 8-ball to get an answer. They want real answers, and the Robin can supply those answers, and that's why we want them here. So this is a broader and better response to the technology than we now have, and we need them deployed. Technology like the Robin was originally targeted to assess birds in aviation, so it can find little things, because when birds fly into a plane, it can be very, very damaging. But that precision is just the kind of technology, the 360-degree type of technology, that will make it much easier to figure out what these drones are, where they are, and find out even who is launching them. I've had briefings from the Department of Homeland Security. These are not classified, so I can talk about them, about this technology. I asked them about it last week, and they said this is late last week, and this is just the kind of technology we need. Drone radar is based on the use of radio waves. The radio waves are sent out in short pulses, and that means it's detectable. The question is, why haven't the federal authorities detected them yet? But now we're pushing them to get this done quickly, because it's been too long where there have been no answers. Now, it is true it's not so easy. Some of the drones are small. Some of the drones' flight patterns are erratic. Multiple drones flying together can confuse a traditional radar system. And that's why, again, this new technology can really get us the answers that we need. Also today, I've written the Secretary of Homeland Security, Secretary Mayorkas, not only to urge action on technology like the Robin, but also to get him to support legislation. It's called S-1631. Right now, state and local law enforcement does not have the ability or the legal authority to detect drones. It's only the federal agencies. But because there are so many of these drones in so many places, our local authorities want and need the help. This legislation will get them the help. The FBI has used its authority, for instance, over the Super Bowls. I'm going to the Giant game today. there will be the feds with certain technologies right over the stadium there to detect any dangerous drones or anything else that could happen. Well, they can use the same thing to detect the drones that we now have and have seen. So that's basically it. I'll co-sponsor this legislation, and it's called S-1631, that allows the local authorities to do so, and I will be pushing it as soon as possible. As I said, and I'll do it again for this nice man who came in.
Hold up the photos again
Yes, I will. I will. To this very nice fellow.
with outlet.
Okay.
Don't block your face, Senator.
No, oh, good point. I should have learned that over the years.
You know how to do this.
Yes, okay. So this is what's in the sky. It's not a bird, it's a plane, it's a drone. New Yorkers have tremendous questions about it. We are going to get the answers for them. Okay? And as I said, we'll do it this way since I did it this way last time. You should not, if you see a drone in your air over your home, you should not have to shake an 8-ball to see what it is. There ought to be better technology, and there is. We need that technology here in New York, ASAP. Okay? Questions on this subject? Yes.
Senator, if there's no idea where these are coming from, would you consider banning the sale of them from some of the companies that make the drones?
Well, we first have to see what they are. We have to see what drones they are, where they're coming from. Are they U.S. drones? Are they coming from? No one thinks they're from a foreign government, and no one thinks they're doing harm right now by tracking the patterns. But we certainly want to first get the answers to the questions, and then we'll take further action.
Are you in touch with the companies that make them?
We don't know they don't know what they are, so we don't know the companies. There are hundreds of companies all over the globe that make drones. We don't know which ones these are. This radar will help us find out which they are, and then we can go talk to the companies.
Senator, everybody who has a drone, especially in the media, right? These drones are being watched constantly. So how is it that you have drones that nobody knows anything about?
Well, they've happened in the last few weeks, and there is technology that can detect them, and that's what we're urging to happen right now.
So in other words, you're saying that these drones are not registered like normal?
Correct.
These
There
are
is no
unregistered
There
drones.
is no system. This is what our legislation helps do. There's no system for registering any drone. You have, as long as the drone is not near an airport or a military base, as long as it is flying below a certain level altitude, people have a right to fly them. And you can go to a park and some people are flying drones.
Got it.
Sir, as the author of the UAP amendment in the 2024 National Defense Authorization
Yes.
Act, you, among anybody, should be calling these what they are. We don't know they're drones, correct? They are UAPs. Why?
We don't-
Why aren't they being called UAPs?
Because we don't know if there are UAPs. We don't know what they are. That's what we're trying to find out.
Identified, of course.
Nobody knows what they are. We have to find out.
Senator,
Yes.
U.S. military drones?
We don't believe we do not believe they are U.S. military drones, or the military would have told us that.
Why haven't precautions been taken sooner? Why now? Why haven't precautions?
Well, all of a sudden, they're in the skies all over the place, and so we got to find answers, and then the legislation will provide much more authority as to where and when drones can fly. Right now, there is no authority to that, because there are so many hobbyists and everybody else who flies drones. So you got to figure out how to do it.
Have you spoken with top government leaders about the possibilities involved
We-
with non-human intelligence?
Look, we have spoken with top government leaders about finding the answers to what these are. We don't know what they are. No more, sir. Let other people. Okay?
When will you have a definitive answer of what these drones are, where they're coming from?
The sooner the better. We've talked to the Homeland Security and the FBI and told them we need answers quickly, and they've said this legislation will help, and they say getting the robins in the area will help.
Senator, drones are required to have digital license plates. Why hasn't there been any public?
The laws on where and when and who can fly drones are rather limited, and this legislation will make it greater. Will help make it greater. Yes, we'll take one more, and then we got to go.
Governor Hochul came out with a statement just about 40, 50 minutes ago saying that in response to her calls for additional resources, federal partners are deploying a state-of-the-art drone detection system into New York State.
We need the Robin system here. That's what we're asking
How
for.
does that fit into what she's saying?
I haven't talked to her, so I can't tell you. I don't know.
We can talk to that.
She's
Yeah.
calling for the passing the counter UAS.
That's the bill that I talked about. Okay? Okay, thank you, folks. I gotta go.
Senator, if you find out,
Yes, you didn't get one.
Is the Robin another?
The Robin is a 360-degree type radar that can fly on a plane. It's not a drone, but it can fly on a drone, it can fly on an airplane, it can go anywhere. But because it's 360 degrees, it has a much better chance of detecting
It
things.
acts like a bird, Robin.
if you
Yeah.
find out that the people that are doing this are private citizens, will they be charged with any type of crime?
No, there's no crime of doing this right now unless they are near a military base, unless they are near an airport.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Okay,
Enjoy the games and,
thank you, thank you.
go
Bye-bye.
Giants.